Welcome back. Another Alpha Legion video, hobby update, and kind of a review of the Chaos Space Marine Terminator kit from GW because I don't have some issues with it. So, but I'll do focus on the hobby stuff first. As you can see, I'm getting these painted up, and I also got this character finally, Master of Executions. Nice looking model, I guess. Um, and I will quickly say another problem that I have with this kit. I wanted to do some shoulder pad swaps. I wanted to take this off and just give him a regular um, Chaos shoulder pad on this side, and have some options. But this is the only way you can put them together because this is the sprue, and that's all the parts. And I just wish that with some of these characters for 40k you could have a few different things. I mean, because I think this model looks pretty good for like Black Legion, Word Bearer, or something like that. But I'm trying to go for something a little more toned down, maybe. It's not really, doesn't really give you much. Anyway, yeah, that's just that. And the Terminators, so we've got the Champion, and we got more Age of Sigmar stuff in the back there. Champion, got him all painted up. Shoulder pad decal on. Let's see if that'll focus. Anyway, you can see it's the Hydra. And multi-melt, yeah, and give him power maul. Gameplay purposes, I probably should have given him like a power fist or something, but I mean, it's like the maul better. It's kind of unique. The Loyalist Marines don't really have something like that. We've got Terminator with an autocannon, power fist. Combi bolter, power fist. And then this guy's almost done. Just got to put a decal on his shoulder pad. Flock is drying. And then I'm currently putting the base coats down on this guy. And if you're curious how to paint Alpha Legion like this, there's a painting hangout I did on the channel. I would have done it as a stream, but I can't do that yet. And I, do a little like tutorial basically how to paint Alpha Legion armor like this. So that's that. Didn't put the trophy racks on these guys because it's just kind of extra, and again, doesn't really fit with the unit. And this, yeah, showed this guy, and that's the missing one. Nope, I'm not missing one. I just couldn't do math. 5. Okay. Sorry about that interruption. Like the Chaos chain fist, kind of neat. And now on to the sort of review part of this. So my issue is not with how these models look. I think it's pretty apparent they are very well detailed, very nice models. No problem with that. But it's the issue with all of these newer kits is these are the poses you get, basically. I mean, you can do the arms kind of differently. Like this guy, I sort of made him look like walking, like he's advancing forward. And so you can do a little bit with the arms, but I mean, the way the legs are posed, that's how they're posed, and that's what you get in the box. And then in the codex, so the basic loadout for Chaos Terminators is Combi Bolter and Chain Axe. And let's look at the sprue. How many chain axes do you get? Let me zoom out here for a second. Let's see. And please note that I have basically just clipped off, except for like two of the Combi Bolter pieces I didn't use. I did not clip anything else off, so this is pretty much everything that you get is still on the sprue. So we get 1, 2. There's 2 Combi Bolters there, and I used 1, so 3. And so you get 4 regular Combi Bolters, which I guess is fine if because it assumes you're going to outload with a heavy weapon. But if you want the chain axes, there's 1 chain axe, and that's it. Oh, there's another Combi Bolter. So you do get enough Combi Bolters, but you only get 1 chain axe. And these are the only 2 sprues in the box. And as for heavy weapon options, you have 2. Get the heavy flamer or the autocannon, which is what I went with. So, and this is a $60 kit, I think, $50-$60. So $60, you get not that many weapon options, all things considered, because you can't even outfit the whole squad. Like if you wanted to do everybody with a, zoom back in, if you wanted to do everybody with a chain fist, you get the 1 chain fist. Now, to be fair, you do get more power fists. You get a pair of lightning claws, but the point is, if you want to outfit a squad a certain way, you really don't have that many options to do it. And then with the combi weapons, I used all of the specialty combi weapons that came with it, except for, so you get 2 flamers, but like I keep saying, if you want the whole squad to have flamers, these are the only 2 you get, so you have to get another box or go online to a bits trader. And now, way back, Games Workshop used to just sell bits, but you can't get those anymore. And you get, I used the 1 combi bolter there, and then we've got 1 combi plasma, and then 2 combi meltas. That's the only 2 in the kit. And again, if you don't believe me, I can zoom out and pan over at the sprue. So yeah, this is it, except for, again, what I have on the models and the 2 extra weapon options. And this is it's just really disappointing to me, honestly, because I have much older sprues of Tactical Space Marines Basic Troops box. It's got tons of extra weapons, tons of head options, chest options, multi-pose. You could really make them, all different kinds of poses. That's just nowhere to be found with current Games Workshop. And, just to repeat myself, my issue isn't that the models don't look good. Obviously, they are very well sculpted, but I don't see what the point is in having plastic models like this, especially in a game that is sort of based around different squad weapon options and not including all of those options in a box. Now, if they sold this slightly cheaper and it was just sort of known, like, okay, this is like the basic Terminator box, and then, we have like let's say they sold this for $40, and then there was like a $50, I don't know, like Assault Terminator box that had more chain fists, more close combat weapon options, or more lightning claws. And then, there was a heavy Terminator box, let's just say, that had, some more heavy weapon options, or, and then enough special weapons to make, all plasma, all melta, whatever. I would accept that. But, it's, as it stands, it's like you're paying a lot of money for this stuff. You don't get all your options, and the kicker is that they used to do that, but they don't do it anymore. And I don't know. It just seems like not many people in the community remember this stuff. I don't know why. Separate video. So, yeah, kind of a negative video. But it's just I just want to put my frustration out there. I don't have kind of a small channel, but I can't be the only person that has an issue with this. I mean, I like the way I've been able to outfit these guys, and I played a game with them. They perform pretty well, but it's still frustrating that I can't take all the weapons I would want in the squad. So that's not very fun. And the same thing goes with the characters. I mean, it's this character, that's his pose, that's it. And you could say a possible rebuttal is, because I painted a lot of monopose metal historical models. Yes, and those are monopose because generally, especially with like horse and musket games, individual troops are not as relevant. There's not like the games and the rules generally aren't built around having like different weapon options in a particular unit. But even with that being said, I mean, I've built the Warlord games, 30 Years War, 17th Century Infantry, and that you can customize them. Not much, I mean, obviously, because they're line, matchlock musketeers and pikemen, but you got some head swaps you can do, you get some different body options to make them stand out, and then Warlord, even within the pike and shot range, has different boxes with particular upgrades. So, you can get the Imperial, which I have, and I've shown on the channel, the Imperialist infantry box that has the different, more the Spanish style helmets and the wide brim hats, or you can get the generic, European infantry box that, you can use it for all different nations. And then I think they also have a Swedish infantry box for that range that has, Swedish type accessories and stuff for the models. So if Warlord can do this on a range that, that really doesn't need it. I mean, if you think about it, why can't Games Workshop do this for a game that is built around, having really customizable individual models within units? I mean, it's just not that fun. And it's really kind of heartbreaking, because I really enjoy this universe and these models. And it's very frustrating to see it kind of get mismanaged by the company. Anyway, so sorry, this was kind of a negative video. If you've stayed here to the end, gonna have hopefully some better stuff, more positive stuff, because I'm gonna start working on some Horus Heresy, and I'm gonna keep working on these guys, the Caradron, however you say it, Overlords. Some of them are looking pretty good, I think. So gonna keep working on that, and got some other hobby projects, and trying to get a lot done because I'm moving overseas in the next few months. So not sure how my hobbying is going to continue when I get settled in. we'll have to see how things shake out. So that's the video. I think 15 minutes is a good time. I'll wrap this up. Hope everyone's doing okay out there, and keep working on everything. And yeah, I will talk to you next time.